Welcome to the LMS series of Department of Collegiate and Technical Education, Government of Karnataka. Today I am delivering lecture on a basic survey, module number 4, session number 4 on plane table survey. The aim of this session is to make the students to understand the 2-point and 3-point problems of methods of intersection in plane table survey. So I am just making two parts of this presentation. One is the 2-point problem, another one is the 3-point. The statement of 2-point problem is that it consists of in establishing the position of the instrument station on the plan by making sights towards two well-defined objects which are visible from the instrument station and whose positions have been already plotted on the plan. In figure, A and B are the two well-defined objects, ground or the ground stations, small a and small b are their plotted positions on the plan. And capital C is the instrument station and small c is its required position on the plan. The pictorial presentation of this 2-point problem for how the progress or the process is to be carried out. So it is presented here. The problem consists of making the correct orientation of the instruments by placing AB exactly AB when instrument C is set up at station C, and then finding C on the plan. For this, select a suitable auxiliary point P so that the angles CAP and CBP are not too small or too acute for good intersection at A and B. Select a suitable auxiliary point P, that is 4th point, so that angles CAP and CBP are not too small for good intersections at ground stations A and B. Set up the level the table at P, orient the table approximately by compass or by placing AB parallel to AB by eye judgment and clamp it. With the LED centered on a side towards ground station A and draw a ray through A. Similarly, with the LED touching B side and draw the ray through B. The two rays intersecting each at point P1, which is approximately the position of auxiliary station P, as the orientation made at P is only approximation. With the LED pivoted on P1 side C and draw a ray, estimate the distance PC by judgment or by just measuring physically, and cut off P1 C1 to a coordinate scale equal to the estimated distance PC. C1 being approximate position of C. Shift the table and set it up and level it at C with C1 over C. Orient the table by placing the LED along C1 P1 and turning it until P is bisected. Then clamp the table. With the LED against A, side A, and draw a ray through A intersecting the line P1 C1 in C2. With the LED centered on C2, side ground station B and draw a ray through C2. So this ray will pass through B provided the initial orientation at P was correct. But since the orientation at P as well as at C was only approximation, the ray will not pass through B. Let the points of intersection of these rays C2B and P1B be B1, which represents the ground station B. Thus, AP1, C2B1 represents APCB. But since AB is the true representation of AB and AB1 is the desired position of AB on the plan, the error of orientation is the angle between AB and AB1. So this error can be eliminated by rotating the table through this angle. To solve this 2-point problem, place the LED along AB1 and fix a ranging rod at R at a great distance from the table in line with AB1 produced. Then place the LED along AB and turn the table until the ranging rod R is bisected. Now clamp the table AB is thus made parallel to ground stations AB and then orientation is correct. To find the true position of C, place the LDate against A, site A and draw a ray through A. Similarly, with the LDate touching B, site with the ground station B and draw a ray through B. The points of intersection at C on the plan is the true representation of the station point C on the ground. Now the 3-point problem. The 3-point problem consists in establishing the position of instrument station on the plan by making sights towards 3 well-defined objects which are visible from the instrument station and whose positions have been already plotted on the plan. Suppose A, B and C are the well-defined objects. Small a, small b and small c are the plotted positions on the plan and P is the instrument station and small p is its required position on the plan. Solution to this, the 3-point problem is that it consists of in making the correct orientation of the instrument, that is placing AB parallel to the ground stations AB and BC the parallel to the ground station BC when the instrument is set up at P and then finding P small p on the plan. The problem will be solved by mechanical method, by the graphical solution and third one is by trial and error method. So I am just explaining about the mechanical method. So in this method, so it's also known as dressing paper method. Set up the table at P and orient it as nearly as it proper position as possible by compass or by placing AB and BC respectively parallel to the AB and BC by eye judgment and clamp it. Stretch a sheet of tracing paper over the plane table sheet and select the point P1 on the tracing paper to represent approximately the station P as shown in the figure. With the LDate pivoting on P1, site A, B, C the ground station successively and draw the rays towards them. Then unfasten the tracing paper and move it over the plane table sheet until the 3 rays simultaneously pass through A, B and C. Then prick through the point P1 on the sheet with a fine needle point. The point so obtained is the required point P. Remove the tracing paper, unclamp the table and orient it by placing the LDate along the PA and turning the board until A is bisected. As a check, sight the points B and C with the LDate centered on B and C respectively and draw the rays. If all these 3 rays will pass through P if the work is correct. If not, a small triangle of error is formed which can be eliminated by trial and error method. So the pictorial presentation of the process that is to be conducted is shown in the figure. Graphical solution. Of the several graphical methods, Bessel's graphical solution is the best adopted and the simplest and commonly used. Bessel's method. So set up the table and level the instrument at P. Place the LDate along the line CA and turn the table until A is sighted, such that A is towards A. Clamp the table with the LDate touching C, sight B and draw the rays CB. Unclamp the table. Place the LDate along AC and turn the table until C is bisected, such that C is towards C, and then clamp the table. With the LDate centered on A, side B, and draw a ray AB bisecting the previously drawn ray CB in the point B. With the LDate along DB, turn the table until B is sighted and then clamp it. The table is now in a correct orientation and P must be in line with BD and also on AA and CC respectively. With the LDate pivoted on A, side A and draw a ray through A intersecting the ray BD in P, which represents the instrument station P. As a check, center the LDate on C and bisect C and draw a ray through C. The ray CC should now pass through P if the work is correct. So the step-by-step procedure is depicted in the picture here. A, B, C are the successive positions of the plane table and their bisection and rays drawn are shown here. Note. So in the first two steps, instead of sighting through A and C, the drawing rays towards B, any two of the points may be used and rays drawn towards the signal corresponding to the third, which is then sighted in the third step. So triangle error method, it is also known as triangle of error method. In this method, the position of station point on the seat is found by trial. It is quick and accurate method. Set up the level of the instrument and orient it as nearly possible by compass or judgment within the relay, touching A and B and C. Side A, B and C respectively, and draw rays A, BB and CC. As the table is not correctly oriented, these rays will not pass through one point but will form a small triangle known as triangle of error. So by repeated trials and errors, the errors can be eliminated. So this triangle is eliminated so that the three rays A, BB, CC will pass through one point, which is the required point, P. The position of this point can be estimated from the triangle of error by application of Lemon's rule. The triangle formed by joining ground stations A, B, C is called the great triangle, while the circle passing through this point is known as great circle. The Lemon's rule, the distance of point P from each rays A, BP and CC is in proportion to the distance A, B and C from the point P P respectively. Then looking in the direction of each of these distant points A, B and C, the point P will be found on the same side of three rays A, BB and CC. That is, it is either to the left or right of each race. It follows from the above two rules that if the instrument station P lies outside the great triangle ABC, the triangle of error falls outside ABC and the required point P is outside the triangle of error. Similarly, if the station P lies within the great triangle ABC, the triangle of error falls inside the triangle ABC and the point P must be within the triangle of error. Although the above rules suffice from the solution of the problem, yet two more rules are given for the assistance. When the point P is outside the great circle, the point P is always on the same side of the ray drawn to the most distant point as the intersection of the other two rays. Thank you. When the station point P is outside the great triangle ABC but inside the great circle within one of the three segments of the great circle formed by the sides of the great triangle, the rays drawn towards midpoint lies between the point P and the intersection of the order of the other two rays. After estimating the position of the point P by applying above rules, they orient the table by placing the LJ on the line joining P and one of the points A, B, C, that is the plotted positions of the ground stations A, B and C, and turning the table until the corresponding point on the ground is bisected. Then sight the other two stations and draw the rays. So all the three rays will intersect at one point if the orientation is correct. Otherwise, the discrepancy of the P is going to be estimated and will be corrected. If not, another but smaller triangle of error will be formed. Assume new positions of P which refers to the new triangle of error and repeat the orientation. Repeat the process until the correct position P is established. Thank you.